Left. Ignition. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
Hello friend, and welcome to the slowest sim driving channel on YouTube. We return to the SSBB Clubman's League, where for part 1, Slang GT is on pole, then Gunnell, and then myself, and then Fat Cat Gaming. That's how we qualified. We are at Mount Panorama. This is round 5. There's not much of this season left. In the first race, I'm going to be very patient, and in the second race, I'm going to make the single greatest pass of my entire esports career. Enjoyed a career. We get away from the lines. Myself and Fat Cat very side by side there. I did manage to squeeze away. Almost got alongside Gunnell, but you know him. He's a wily fox. So off we go. This is the M300 race, the first race of the event. So we kick it all off. Mount Panorama is a very technical circuit which requires high downforce in some areas. Really make it work. So these cars, you're going to see them going sideways a little bit after we've passed the peak. Look forward to that. I got way too much curb there, lost momentum. Third place. We've got no adders, no Chucky War this particular event, which was a pity. But you know, we'll make do with what we've got. We're still with some very close racing action, and there is going to be action, believe me. Gunnell currently leads the championship, although I currently lead the Group 4 class, so it is quite close. Slang GT's between us. I just took too much speed through there, clipped the wall, which loses you some momentum, which isn't good because you need momentum on this high-speed section. As you can see, I'm pushing very hard. Back again and pushing even harder. Now, this is where the lack of downforce really starts to hurt. Really difficult to screw off the speed just there. And if there's a drop, you can see the tyres just struggling there. These are racing mediums we use for these races. So the car's having very little grip down here. That photographer got a good shot of my car then. Thank you very much. Up ahead, Gunnell seems to be trying to catch Slang, who did have a great lead. Trying to drop me. Oh, no, that's not ideal. But there's plenty of race left. Don't worry. Things are going to pop. There will be spice. I promise you, there will be spice. There's always spice in these races. Into the very fast section. This is a difficult braking area to get right. There we go. That's more or less right. A little bit too much curb. A little bit too much speed. Thankfully, didn't get a penalty through there. I was concerned about that. A little bit later on, following lap. Gunnell does exactly the same thing that I did, but he loses momentum when that back end kicks out. That allows us to get up alongside him. That puts us on the outside of the corner though. So we're going to have to really keep our foot in. Just got the move done before the corner. Up to second. Okay, that's going to put a dent in Gunnell's lead. Question is, can we get on the back end of Slang's car? Well, we're going to have a go. It's all down to us now. We've got a great run through that first corner there. Right into Slang's slipstream. Going up to a very heavy braking area. Can we do anything with that? Well, let's give it a go. Get as close as we can. Slipstream not massive in these cars, but it's still fairly effective once you're close enough. Putting pressure on Slang, and he buckles under that pressure. Into the barrier, loses momentum, and we're just going to go round. So that's the prize of being patient and just sitting there and watching. Now Slang's going to chase after us. Obviously he's going to be most displeased about what he's just done, as I think any of us would. That's one of those silly mistakes that is very costly. Very costly indeed. Heading back up to the peak. Very fast section of track. Probably the fastest section. And Slang does exactly what I did on the first lap. Loses momentum. Goes to the opposite side of the track, loses momentum again. I head off the track, and suddenly everybody's right on my bumper. Slang there almost getting his bumper, his front bumper beside my rear bumper, which is a little bit closer than I'd have liked, especially through this twisty section just here. we head down the other side of the mountain. Look at that, Slang right on the back of me, almost pushing me. And at this point, both cars behind me are going to get a good slipstream. Luckily I got a decent drive out of that last section, and Gunnell got onto Slang GT's back, which means hopefully Slang's going to be driving in his mirrors. I'd rather he was looking back at Gunnell than looking forwards at me. In fact, it looks like Gunnell's pulling alongside Slang. No, thinks better of it. Or he just couldn't quite muster the top end. We go for it in this braking area. Is we brave to try anything there? No. Not quite. It's close though. It's very, very close between the top 3 cars. Slang now right on my back end. Oh, a little bit sideways. Go, go, go. Come on, power to the line. And there we go. Myself, Slang GT, and then Gunnell. And that's how we finished with Fat Cat Gaming in 4th. So, price of being patient in race 1 was a victory. But there's bigger points on offer in race 2. Race 2, of course, being the Group 4 race, which is going to be reverse championship order. Now, I'm on the back row, which means I've actually jumped Slang GT in the championship. That can't be right, surely. I think that's a mistake there by the organizer. I don't know. Whatever. I'm sure Slang GT was very happy to be on the front row. I don't know why it happened. You can get a good start. Slang got a great start. He was a rocket off the line there. Myself and Gunnell almost side by side initially, but now I get left behind. Gunnell goes around the outside of Fat Cat Gaming. We're going to try and do the same. See if we can use Gunnell's slipstream to pull us past that first corner, but it's not going to happen. We lose momentum. So first in the previous race, the last in this one, not the start we were looking for. See, can we get past the Fat Cat into the first braking area? He dips onto the grass, unsettles the car. That's all we needed to get past. Oh, and then he gets on the power too soon. Oh, that's a spectacular wibble followed by a round and round moment. That's unfortunate. So then there were 3. Myself in 3rd, Gunnell in 2nd, and Slang absolutely squirreling away in 1st. Can we get onto the back of Gunnell's car? That's the question. These cars having a much bigger hole punched in the air than the N300s makes the slipstream far more effective. Let's see if we can use that. Obviously we can't use that on the way past the mount. Down here. Want to chase? Can't do that. The switch is not fast enough. Obviously. Why am I even explaining this to you? You know this track, surely. You know what's going on here. Definitely gaining on Gunnell through this section. I'm not quite sure if he was making mistakes or if I was just being on it. But this is the point at which we can use the slipstream to really, really close up. And are we even going to get to have a go? Are we going to be close enough? Come on, little Toyota, you can do it. Bit of a right here. Into that heavy braking zone. We're not going to be close enough. All we can do is try and stay with him and see if we can pull anything off. Obviously not pull it off the car because that would be a bit of an issue. Especially if it's Nero part. There we go. Coming up to the end of that first lap. Slang has a tremendous lead. We're now dipped onto the grass there. That gives him a little bit of momentum and gives a bit more toe on the next long straight. Into turn 1. Very, very close. Right on Gunnell's back bumper. This is where I like to be. Right in the slipstream. So I'm actually bump drafting Gunnell at this point. Trying to get him to catch up with Slang. Because I felt like Slang's pace was just tremendous. We weren't going to catch him. It's all clean. It's all good. It's all respectful. I've got to be honest, I was feeling a little bit held up by Gunnell at this point. It just wasn't his track and car combination, unfortunately. We're still he's in second. And it's difficult to pass around here. It's going to be something spectacular. So, in his slipstream, we're going to try and just keep our foot in all the way around the outside, almost on the grass. That is, for me, my favourite overtake that I've ever done. Because that was so terrifying. And then, so shocked was Gurnell by the fact that I got past him, even binned it. So that was just me on my own then. Really enjoyed that. It's great to watch it back. But as you can see up ahead, Flying has just disappeared off into distance. He's on his own, I'm on my own, quarterback Gurnell's on his own, and then Fat Cat Gaming's on his own. So we're just going to shift you forwards to the final lap. Because as you can see, I'm still on my own. It's a lonely place to be on a racetrack. It doesn't make great racing content, unfortunately. But it's you know, I'm ahead of Gurnell. And as you can see visibly, I have caught up a little bit with Slang. Just not enough in a position to actually put any pressure on him. That was a pity. I see Gurnell just there in the background. He's also been putting some good laps in, but to no avail, unfortunately. That's just one of those things. We're going to bring it home nice and safe, and we're going to take massive chunks out of Gurnell's championship lead in both races. So that's really what we needed. Here we go, final corner. Slang's already crossed the line. My turn to take the checkered flag. Thank you very much. I'll have that. Here comes Gurnell in third, and of course, we're going to have a Fat Cat Gaming in fourth place. So the only real action in that race was that one overtake, but man, what an overtake it was. Thoroughly enjoyed that. It's going to put a slightly different complexion on the championship. Gurnell still leads with 196, then Slang 188, myself 186. So 10 points covers the top 3 cars. It's getting close, getting spicy. It's going to be a tight finish to this championship, I think. Stick with this channel to find out how it goes. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, hit the notification bell. Love it if you leave a like. That would be really great, because that really motivates me to make more videos, do more stuff in leagues and such like. A big thank you, as always, to my Discord members, who just like, should like being in a mental asylum, really. And a big thank you to you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself, be good to those around you. Bye bye for now.